Hey, what ho, programs! Greetings and good evening to you. Happy Tuesday. So, as I often do, um, I was watching another streamer today who was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I was thinking, that looks really neat. I have a little bit of history with this game here, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Everyone I know who plays games and who has an opinion that I appreciate, where I think that their opinion is a good one. They have said to me, this is a game you'll like. And I played it for about an hour or so, maybe half an hour, and I didn't enjoy it. Like, the combat was just weird, which is too bad because the setting was so good. And the story, you could just feel that it was going to be captivating, but I just never got into it because of that combat. Pardon me. But I'm thinking maybe I didn't give it enough of a try. Maybe I didn't give it a fair shake. So, as a little one-time thing, which may grow into more than a one-time thing, we are going to play Kingdom Come Deliverance. We want to. Did I tell it new? I want a new game, please. I guess play line 2, normal mode. The first one must have been when I was doing sound checking, which was about 20 minutes ago. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now, with his son, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother, King Sigismund. Oh, come on, guys. I'm trying to read this out loud. Anyway, there was a good king. He died. The one who followed him wasn't so good. And people didn't like that. That's like the short version. The Cliff's Notes version of the what has come before. I said this earlier, for a game that was made in 2018, it's pretty good. I think the music might be a little loud, so we're gonna dial it back once it gives me a chance to. It's nice though, the music is nice. So it told us earlier that this is the town of Silver Skalitz in the year 1403. And that's I don't know, fancy pants rich guy.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
I have a feeling that, much like it was in the 15th century, religion is going to be a very big part of this.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
The blacksmith there was, for a little bit, I think he was maybe considering taking advantage of the time while young Henry is asleep.
Get up now.
Or
There's
sleeping
work to
off
be done.
being super drunk.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this?
Nothing.
Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt.
Oh, he's not
Now
going to get hurt.
up, you rogue.
Get up, you rogue. I really like Henry.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Okay, by means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you'll select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, don't worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Okay. I want my Henry to be like a good fighter. I want him to be like a strong warrior type. You know, sword and board. So we'll start, I think, with strength. What did you get up to last night? I was working in the forge, drinking.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Boy, this would be an interesting one to confess to Mom if it's what I think it is.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard
She
to
even
get
calls
used
him
to it.
Hal. That's adorable. Okay. Yeah, have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
You're misjudging them.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
Working in the forge?
With Bianca.
There we
of course.
go, yeah.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you.
It's very cute.
At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot.
Unlike you
You're
lot.
too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Wow. Is Pa angry at me?
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Do you need any help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're done. You've reached a new level in vitality. Okay. We've discovered Skalitz. Eat from pot. Okay. You eat any food, pick it up. Okay. Food? Oh, I don't have anything. I guess I already ate? Wait, we'll have some cheese. But we'll take it. Can I take both of them? There we go. I feel like that'll be helpful. Can I get this last one? Apparently I can't. Is this money? I have no idea if I'm going to need all of this food, but I reckon it can't hurt to have it. Is this money? Like, it looks like money to me. Lentil soup. That looks like a bag of money. Okay, hold on. So, food. So my nourishment is 65. So what if I were to eat this lentil soup? Now it's 73. All right, what if we have a piece of cheese? 83. And maybe an apple. Well, it took us to 85, but 85 is good. I just feel like it's going to be wise to have stuff. I can't take any more apples, or so it would seem. I don't know what those are. What else do we got here? What else do we got? Are these bananas? No, they're carrots. Oh, but I can take them. We don't need to take them all. We'll just take 3. Oh, can we, like... We can. We'll just take 2. I don't want to, like, rob my family blind, but I do feel like it's going to be good to have some food. We'll just take one cabbage. Lockpick easy. Oh, I don't have a lockpick. All right, fair enough. Compass will tell you where to go in the quest you are pursuing. Let's head for the active objective waypoint. Okay, well, there's A and then B. Where can I see what quests I have? Here we go. We finally got some fine spring weather, but still I slept late in the morning because I got out celebrating until late in the evening. It was a bit hard getting out of bed in the morning. Okay, so we have to go to our father and go to the sword fighting lesson, which I don't think we're supposed to do. Mom, say something, you know, like we should not be doing that. Discovered a grindstone. Great. You know what? I do want to dial the music back just a little.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
I think that's good.
Fiat voluntas.
Resume. Okay. Oh, okay, so pushing the left mouse button throws a punch. The right mouse button does nothing. What's up, Dad?
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. Okay, so someone talking, you simply use speech. In the Middle Ages, social status. So a heart with a crown is trying to use your social standing. Crossed swords is trying to look dangerous and intimidating, I guess. It's mainly based on your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment. If it's the coins, then you're relying on money. And in special cases, you can try some other skill like horsemanship. Okay. Your money, the amount you have to pay. Not just about stats, the outcomes are influenced by other factors, reputation. Whether you're dirty or bleeding, if you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first. Okay. I won't be ordered around. No, that's not what we're going to say. Well, we don't know what Dad's is. We know our charisma is 7. It looks like that's our best shot.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today.
Hey,
I'm
where?
finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
Sure.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer
to bang those nails into his
I'll
arse.
be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay. So it seems like the first thing we need to do is collect the debt from what's-his-name so that we can get the money to buy the charcoal. Or we could just go sword fighting. Maybe we do that first. Can we, is there a map? If M is a, okay. You know, we're really close to the castle. Why don't we get that first? Okay, there's those 2 lines at the bottom. One's red and one's yellow. Okay, if I hold down shift to sprint, the yellow one kind of goes down. So that must be like stamina. Hi, Janek.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where
shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
All right, we got the crossguard, and we learned the town garrison. Okay, what's close now? We could go collect the debt, and I feel like that's the thing to do. I sort of have a feeling that fisticuffs will be involved with that. You know, like, I think that this guy is not going to want to pay his debt, and we will have to encourage him to pay his debt Arthur Morgan style. This must be this fella right here. Can I quick save? I can't. Okay. Whoops. Hey,
I'll
Kunesh.
be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
What a jerk. Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Now, let's start with debts must be paid. Although, honestly, hey, you drunkard, I have a 3 on that.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell.
Okay. I better look at this. All right, so left mouse is a stronger, slower hand to the head. Right is a jab. F is a kick. Tab locks onto the opponent. Q is block. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. What's the purple there? Opponent. Oh, okay. All right. I don't understand what this little, like, you can see this thing like in the middle of the screen. I don't know exactly what that is.
You had it coming, you pup.
What?
Your old man can fuck off too.
How did I lose?
One beating wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail. One beating wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me.
You'll get nothing from me. All right, there was something that said you could repeat quests.
And I'll have you thrown in jail.
Because I do want to repeat that. I mean, I could rob him. I can't just hit him.
Kunda. Come and get it. Yeah!
I'm not doing very well here.
You're going to cry now. Sod it!
I feel like I'm not doing very
Go
well.
ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it.
I'm not doing very well here, guys. There, he surrendered. Release him unconditionally. Let him go disarmed. Continue combat. I don't know. No worries, Dust Carter. I mean, I don't want to continue combat.
Take your hardware and get the hell out of my sight.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome, Henry.
Hey, who's that?
Well, so I beat that guy up, but
Someone there?
I mean, can I steal stuff from him?
Is that something you mean?
That was a guard right there.
What's it to be?
I'll leave. All right, can I talk to this guy? Will he give me the money now?
One beating wasn't enough for you.
Look at yourself.
You still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
All right. Go to the sword fighting. Okay. I'll just have to take back the things he didn't pay for, or find some other way to get the money he owes. Well, there's a guard right there behind me, so we're not going to do it right now. Actually, could I talk to the guard about this? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Boy, guard just has no time for me.
One beating wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
After watching you and Steven Let's Plays of RDR2, watching Gopher's play is painful. Oh. Well, that's too bad. I still don't see where this guy has any. I mean, I could go into his house. I could try that again. Okay, C is stealth. Got it. Wash yourself. That sounds great. Oh, he's leaving.
What the? He's stealing. Watch out. A thief. Help. Arrest that.
You there! Stop! Surrender!
Uh-oh.
You committed a violation. You're under arrest on that.
Okay, hold on.
Stop.
You were seen thieving. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
I'm not having a very good start here. I'm in the services of the Lord of Rete.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Cobbler, don't you?
What on it? The law applies to everyone.
I don't have enough money.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
I don't quite know what to do here.
Jail? All right, let's go and get it over with quick.
You'll love it there. It's all set up specially just for the likes of you. And hand me over those stolen goods.
All right.
Maybe next time you'll think twice about breaking the law.
I'm in jail.
Dear Lord, please let him be saved.
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out! For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
Oh boy. Is that the end? Wow. All right. Can we continue where we were? Wow. All right. So, yeah, I don't really know it very well either.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
All right, we've had
Father
this
sent me.
conversation
We're
before.
forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Right.
Yep.
I can't wait.
Okay. Well, let's.
Right away.
Magnificent.
Godspeed.
You certainly will.
Okay. We did that part. All right. So this time, we aren't going to go straight to the "how about I kick your ass" answer.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Okay. Let's just try. Debts must be paid.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel.
Wow.
It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How
Great.
dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
All right,
Been a
take
pleasure.
3. Okay, maybe I should lock on to him, like with tab. He occasionally does this grappling move to me, and I apparently can't do it. Ouch. I'm not doing very well here.
Enough! Enough!
There we go.
Take what you want.
That felt
Not
super
much,
clumsy,
but it's
but it
all
was
I have.
better
You understand?
than the last one. Okay, we got his keys.
Greetings, Henry.
Hi, Maruna. How's it going? Is it inside the house? It must be. Here we go. Unlock. Take all. Is that all he's got? Boy, he really doesn't have much. He has some food. Oh, I won't be hungry, but I'll be clumsy until I've digested everything. So I had too much to eat. Well, the least we can do is close this door. There's like a little piggy thing down. Look down there at the bottom, like bottom center. And that must be because I've overeaten. That's very funny. Sword fighting lesson. You know what? Let's try to like work off some of this before we do that. Let's go buy a bag of charcoal.
God save you, Henry. How are you?
Let's talk trade.
Good luck then.
I'd like to sell. I guess I could sell this. The hammer or the nails. I guess I'll sell them both. And then buy charcoal. I think just one. Oh, hold on. Basket. Can I haggle?
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Okay. W and S to move up and confirm with E. The trader will respond. Okay. Okay, there we go. The more gold there is in the background, the closer it is to... All right, I understand now. I think we can... I think we can do this. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I am offering here. So he should be getting 2. Okay, what if we said you'll get 1.5?
Here you are, with a little top up.
My word, thank you kindly.
I gave him a tip. Well, I made his day. Okay, I don't want to go to that yet. Oh, I have to buy 10. I have to buy 10 charcoals. Oh gosh, I don't know if I have enough for that.
God be with you.
This is okay. Yeah, this is the price on them. I could sell my green shirt, my red scarf. That would be enough. Here, I have 2 cheeses. I'll sell both of those. Okay, so right now I am getting 1.5. So wait, yeah, you get 1.5. Trying to get this because this would be 4.5 and this would be 6. So that would be 1.5 that I would get. Okay, that's right. We want to haggle. And see if I can do better.
Why not?
Yeah, what if I just paid 1?
Here. And something for your trouble.
Thanks 1,000
Son
times.
of a... All right, so I have to go down to... That's really not intuitive, but the good news is I got it. Tried to get the axe, hammer, and nails back another way. Well, I got some of those things.
Good day, Henry.
So, sword fighting lesson, buy ale at the tavern. All right, where is this guy's house? This is it. We're gonna go in and search it again. I mean, if we try and take the axe, he's gonna call the guards.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
All right. Oh, good. I didn't get in trouble for that. All right, we're gonna go sell the axe. Okay, here. Let's talk trade.
Good luck then.
I just want to sell this axe. Okay, I should be getting 2.9. Basket. Haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye?
Okay, instead of 2.9, I want to get 3.4.
Satisfied?
That's still too much.
How about 3.2?
This is a waste of time.
Oh, son of a...
Good luck then.
Now he'll only give me 2.7. Oh no! Okay, here, we'll try haggling again.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Okay, I need to keep an eye on his little face there. How about just 3?
Are we agreed?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
We'll take it.
Oh, that's a decent price.
I mean, it's not great, but it'll do.
Skalitz to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come.
All right, so I guess the sword fighting lesson is our next thing. It's our next objective.
Hail to the hero.
Oh no, wait. Oh, this isn't it.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting his shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes,
I think this part is like
Goodman
really
Deutsch,
fascinating.
this
Like
is pointless.
if history is your thing at all,
Let us
this
talk
is
of more
really
pleasant
interesting.
things.
My words, exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Oh.
You are, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz.
He's got an idea for a prank.
Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Yes.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Okay.
Huh?
That must be his freshly whitewashed house, I'm guessing. A lot of like codex things that I'm picking up here. Discuss the plan of attack. All right, what's up, Matthew?
So are we doing this or not?
Wait.
This is one. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance 1.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more clever than the two of you, for sure. Okay, optional, lure Deutsch's wife away.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's making trouble.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
Well...
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
There we go. So clever. Run along, Deutsch's wife. Okay, fellas? Reputation lost? But why? I'm defending the honor of the king here.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean,
fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh boy.
I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh, damn. It's a good throw, though.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
More fisticuffs.
Hi-yo!
Shit! Quitting. Yeah.
Oh, there, I pulled off that little move that time. He pulled it off.
Yeah.
Ah! Shit!
God. Alright, he's done.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Right now! The pole is on his way!
Run from the catchpole. You discovered a fast travel point. Hey, that was cool.
How are you, Henry?
Damn!
We kicked that guy's ass. There's a cow.
Did you find it in the end?
The guard didn't say anything about us.
Dog at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow? Here's a hoe.
It's okay. I don't need anything from you
I'm glad
guys.
you stopped by.
Where are these guys leading me? Meet the lads at Kunish's. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. They are taking a long route to get there. I mean, this is circuitous.
God save you, Henry.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Let's see. It's lucky Johanka warned us? I don't remember that.
It's a good thing Johanka warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey. Shut up, you idiot.
Okay.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Okay. So now the little piggy is no longer there. So I think we can go practice our sword fighting. Okay, there's... Which one do we want? B is the sword fighting lesson. This must be the guy. Combat Master Vanyek.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay, here are the sheep. We'll just go there and wait for him. Moo. Nah. Yeah. Oh, this is the combat arena. Okay. You know what we didn't look at is like on skills and stuff. Okay, so we have strength, vitality, and speech. It seemed like there were other skills though. Like it was saying that I gained skills. Yeah, we have a little bit in stealth. Injured head. That's not good. Reputation in Skalitz is 91. Oh, that's just stats. Okay, what does this mean? Current level, perk points. Oh, can I spend? Oh, I can. I mean, I could put another one in strength. Or I could put it in agility or vitality. I don't know. And maybe strength. Oh, I can't put it in there. But it says I have a perk point. Well, I don't know how to spend it. I want to spend a perk point. Okay. I think I'm just getting in here. Wait. You get strength perk points at every other level up. Maybe that means I can put it in Gravedigger or Stronghold. Okay. Well, it's not really telling me what that does. Blocking an opponent's strike with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Okay. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you. I don't know if I want that. Oh, you have to be at least level 8 for that. Okay, but that could be useful. Blocking an opponent's strike with your shield will cost less stamina. Let's get that. Do I want to learn this perk? Yes.
What the?
Sorry.
So, can we get started?
We can.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
I don't remember any of it.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Okay, that's...
Fine. Good. Nice. Not bad. All right. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Okay.
Fine. Now you're getting it. Not bad.
I got him.
Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Okay.
Very good.
Whoa.
Not bad. Again. Very good.
What was that noise?
Right.
All right.
That's enough.
Wait. How do I
don't know about
parry?
you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight.
Well, how does one
You have
parry?
to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick look at controls. That's not helpful. I'm not using a controller. Block is Q. So... Alright, well... We'll go and get that ale.
Welcome, Henry.
Was that you? I don't want to gamble. And unless we're playing like Texas Hold'em. If we're playing Texas Hold'em, I'm in.
All right. Here, just as you ordered.
Invisible beer.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do.
Beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A pitcher for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
Oh.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Hal, you dog. Okay, here we go. To save it immediately, drink Savior Schnapps. Save. That's very clever. All right.
How are you, Henry?
That's right. We were inside this, or my family's household. Here we go.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
This is really cool.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
For a game that spent an awful lot of
Furnace is
time
ready.
teaching us to fight,
Right, we'll do the grip.
what he said just then doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more.
That has got
That's
to
it.
be hot on the
Done.
hands.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed
It is gorgeous.
The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
All right, in the trunk. Yeah, we are already further than I ever got in this game. That must be the trunk. I feel like we should take all of this stuff. I just have this feeling that shit is about to get real.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Henry,
she's
what are
fine.
you waiting for? Bring
Why'd
those
you ask?
nails.
Just wondering.
I already did.
Are
I'm
you going to
having
the
a
dance
chat.
this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
Oh boy.
Truly
That will do. Go and get those damn nails.
I already did. Henry.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
I'm not much good
you
at
still
it.
have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Way to kill the mood.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Yeah, I was right. I think that I was right. Boy, that is a whole lot of bad guys. Oh, damn.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it,
Come on,
people!
Henry.
Come on! Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Henry's dad is a bit more than maybe he was made out to be. There is a good bit more to him, it would seem. Goodness. Run to the castle now, Henry.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Oh boy. Quest started. Run. There's a farm down there. Maybe they have a horse.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Do I just take the horse and go? I know this isn't very smart. Why don't I have my sword? Why did I not have my sword? Better to run and save your skin. Okay. But why? I mean, I do have my sword. How do I draw my sword? All right, we're going to take a second so that I can figure out how to draw my sword. Draw melee weapon, 1. And then it says empty. Hold on, let's try it. The hell? Okay. I should not screw around with that. I should follow instructions and run.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Okay, WASD, try caps lock is walk. Okay. Shift is canter, and then 2 shifts is gallop. You just hold down shift and it will follow a path. Okay. Here we go. I'm just holding down shift right now. Wow. Must ride faster.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Pokolban végzett! Elkapodtak, mint egy tekve!
Well, did we get back on? We're okay.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Yeah.
Kibaszok veled!
Yeah. Yeah. Szétszabdallak, te fostalicska!
Boy, I am hurting bad.
A pokolban végzett! Warn the others! They tore Skalitz! Yeah. No, gyere, Gunny! Flee! To Talmberg!
Véged!
Kibaszok veled! Flee! To Talmberg! A pokolban végzett!
Szétszabdallak, te fostalicska!
It sounds like they are right behind me.
Kapsz egyet?
Did it? Oh, I guess I made it. Boy, not by much.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
I mean, they have a full wall of archers, and they were able to get 3 guys to stop charging them. I don't know that that's a huge victory.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Well, bet that hurt.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Doggo!
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Divish and Robard seem like okay guys. I think that's their names. Okay, so we have a fast travel point here as well. And a bed.
He's got half a dozen hares and 4 quail, and he's saving half a deer for it too.
Is this our bed?
When will he bring them? He promised he'd bring them the day after tomorrow.
Excellent. You'll take care of it when he comes?
Certainly, sir.
It must have been this. And it looks like just from looking at our status here. Debuffs, tiredness, and hunger. So we should get some food and then some sleep. There we go. That must be our bed. Oh.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
What was that noise?
Skalitz, how did you manage that?
Here, hi. It was awful.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
Okay. That seemed to work all right. Let's give this another try.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw Father trying to save Mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Whoa, why did I get a little bit blurry there? Do I still have any of my food? I do. Okay, I'm reluctant to, eat it, though. Where is my bed? Is this my bed? Tells Captain to take charge of me. Suppose I should talk to Sir Robard about what he wants me to do now. Yeah, but shouldn't we, get some rest? We're super tired and hungry. And we're apparently not supposed to go in here. Hello? Nope. Okay.
Something.
All right, he's starting to complain a little about not having food, so. We'll eat bread and apples and a roll. There. Oh, this is Sir Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I like that idea.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul, after everything he's been through?
Well, I mean,
He must
I
be as hungry as
did eat about a
bear,
half dozen
aren't
apples
you,
and a
young master?
loaf of bread and a roll.
Well, then.
But yes,
Eat your fill.
I'll take some
And a
stew.
little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, milady.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
That was pretty funny.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay, can I eat? Look at that. Okay. I can pick it up. And a little roast duck. We'll take that too. And some cheese. And a couple apples. All right, now let's eat stuff. Lentil mash. Okay, how about a bread roll? And then maybe another one? And maybe cabbage? That puts us at 70. We'll also have one more apple. There you go. 72 is probably okay.
Hey! You've no business here. Clear off, or you'll... Are you looking...
Which one is mine? Okay, this is mine. Here we go. You're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Sit on... Okay. But you did tell me to take my boots off first. Can I take them off? There we go. And sleep. It's 7 p.m. Yeah, we'll get like a lot of sleep. Or maybe we won't.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled.
Maybe we'll be... Someone will wake us up after we've been asleep for 1 hour.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
This is a little curious.
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
I was sleeping just fine.
My lady.
But this is very nice.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
That's very, very nice of her.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Weird.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world.
You know, kind of
Although
like
your
the
loss
Graduate
is much
vibe from
greater.
her.
But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tell the story of the raid. Yeah, sure.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I guess we'll go with...
A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
Okay, so she has a 5, but I have a 6. So maybe I should keep the course on that.
He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Like a hospital nurse coming in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping and giving me a sleeping pill. It's kind of like that.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say...
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I needed a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I wanted to help the millmaid, but I couldn't.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzik, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride.
You can see why some people get uncomfortable with the religious aspect of it. But it is... I mean, that is very true to this
not been
time of
merciful
history.
to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Wow.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Henry is very smooth.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Yeah, that would be the stuff of nightmares for a while.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. I want to put my shoes back on. Take the torch from the table. Okay. I guess I need to put the torch in one of my inventory slots. The poor quality arrow. Okay, that's the sword. Okay, good. Oh, this is neat. I don't have a drawn weapon. I just have a torch. I guess I'm going up this way. Lady Stephanie, can I get around you here? See, I'm supposed to go over there. Okay. Oh, this looks like where the women sleep, so maybe Henry's not welcome in there. I mean, that was just my feeling, because that's all that was in there. Is she still in the way? There we go. Did I make it?
If we've really got such a big army, we might not even hold out against the first offensive.
Talmberg's a strong castle, though. It can handle...
I just wanted to hear what those guys were saying. Oh. Okay, it might be good to remember that this is here. Like, I saw swords and arrows.
Do you think we can drive back Sigismund?
There we go. What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
No worries. No worries at all.
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! companions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now. That looks dreadful. Traveling in that rain would suck.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Go ahead, guys.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Okay. Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be watching for. Well, I mean, at least I can see something down there.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
If you have to wait, you can skip time. All right, so let's do that.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Quickly, we have to do
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
What's going on?
Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
Oh boy.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna hit them like Skalitz.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately,
I wonder if that's
the
true.
insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Man, Oh, I'd have been really, really scared. If I were that guard next to him, I'd been like, we're screwed, man. Game over.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Okay, the game just saved there, and I think this is probably a pretty good time to go ahead and wrap up. I do not know when we will continue on this. Right at this time, I am thinking I'll probably go ahead and continue. I know I'm going to continue with Star Trek Online tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that. Thursday could be more of this, and it could be Red Dead Redemption 2. If you keep an eye on the schedule, it'll be I'll keep that updated. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and have myself some dinner. If you came by and hung out on Twitch, thanks so much. And if you are watching this over on YouTube and you have suggestions, please leave them in comments, because I honestly have. When it comes to combat in this game, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing. And I would be really grateful for any advice you have. But I'm going to go eat dinner. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow evening. So long.